Recently, I've been wanting to make a game in 3D, but I have no experience making 3D models, so I figured I would try to learn how to make a 3D model using a program called Blockbench. It's an open source, easy to use program for making low poly models, and it seems perfect for what I want to do. I specifically want to make a car model, which is almost perfect because on the official Blockbench YouTube channel, there's a tutorial on how to make a truck model, which is very similar to what I would want for a car. So in this video, I'm going to follow along making the truck and then attempt to make my own car using what I learned from the previous tutorial. I don't really understand what a loop cut is, but he said to create 4 for the wheels, so I'm just gonna give it a go. Okay, I think I get it now, and I'm going to actually do it right this time. Okay, I think I have this right, where the loop cuts are where the wheels will be, in these little sections here. Okay, I added some horizontal loop cuts. Now he's dividing the front of the vehicle with loop cuts, so I'm going to do that now. I'm trying to get this to be size 5 and not 5.5, so it's even here. But everything I do just makes it 5.5 or 4.5. Never mind, I'm just dumb. I had to set it to 5 and not use the arrows. I deleted the spots for the wheels to go. Okay, now I'm going to make wheel axes have a little more angle to them. This looks somewhat right, so I'm just going to move on. Alright, now I'm making it so it's not hollow. This isn't quite right, but I'm just going to rock with it for now since this is just the practice. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to redo this part. Okay, I did it right this time. Now to add the non-hollow portion. Okay, I think I have it so they're all correct now. Now I'm going to add the center portion of the truck. Okay, now it kind of looks like a truck so far. I made it less boxy in the front now. Okay, now I made the truck bed, just extruded in the negative direction. I created a new group for the wheel and then added a cylinder mesh to it so we can start creating wheels. Now we are going to detail the wheel. Now I have all 4 wheels. They look a little small, so maybe I'll fix that in the future. But now I'm going to add the side mirrors. Okay, now I'm going to texture the truck. Apparently this is easy with Blockbench, so I'm hoping it's easy. It looks good to me, so now I will color. Okay, so I colored the truck pretty basic. This was just my test run, but I still don't think it looks bad. So I'm on to my next model. Okay, so now I want to make a car that looks like this. So I'm just going to use what I learned and try to attempt making that car. Okay, I made my cuts, but I realized I don't think I need this center cut. I'm not really sure exactly where that came from, but I'm going to try to remove it now. Okay, I removed that center cut. It didn't take that long. And now I can start adding the spots for the wheels. Okay, this is confusing me more than I thought it would. So I'm just going to move on to something I think I could do, and then I'll maybe figure it out later. Okay, now I think I have the general shape. It's probably a bit too short though, so I'm going to resize this. I think this looks better. Now I'm going to add the wheels. I forgot to close these spots underneath the car, so I'm just going to quickly do that. Alright, I'd say this looks pretty decent right now. I'm going to add smaller details like the side mirrors, probably add a bumper, the front of the car, and maybe some things on top. Okay, now I kind of like this base model. I'm not entirely sure about this on the top, but I'm going to try coloring it and see how it looks. This is curved on this bottom side, but at this point I don't really care. I'm just going to keep it as is, and if it ends up being a problem, I will change it in the future. Okay, so this is the finished car. I think it looks alright. I think it looks good for my first model without a tutorial. Okay, so to recap, these were the two models I made. Overall, I'm decently happy with them, especially for being my first attempt at 3D modeling. Of course, the more I do it, the better I will get. So eventually at some point, I'm probably going to hate these models. But for now, I like them. Overall, I think Blockbench is a really good tool for making low poly models, and I plan on using it in the future to make 3D games. Also, I plan on making this car usable in Godot, and if that interests you, I would recommend subscribing because that video should come out within the next week. It will show how to turn a 3D model into a vehicle body object in Godot and have it usable in a game.